Welcome back to another Rivals Leaks video. The leaks aren't stopping, and neither am I. Today we're going to be covering something super juicy with all the upcoming leaked skins for Marvel Rivals and who knows which upcoming season in the future. However, if you guys do enjoy this kind of video, please be sure to go ahead and drop a like down below and also subscribe, turn on notification bell icon so that we can stay up to date with the latest and greatest videos on Marvel Rivals. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. But before we get started, keep in mind that take all this information with a grain of salt. Some of this information, some of these skins might be skins or information overall that is no longer in use. Maybe it's something that at some point they were working on and then decided to scrap. For whatever reason, it has been left over in the game files. People have uncovered it, and to some extent, some of these skins have actually been seen before in the beta footage for Marvel Rivals before its official release. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. This is going to be a long video, so I'm just going to go ahead and start listing a brief description of each of the skins. I'm also going to try to put some pictures wherever I can find some pictures available on screen, so that way I can give you guys a visual. And with the Vanguards, let's get started. Most of this information is coming from at Rivals Leaks over on X with all the leaked skins. So they say that the Vanguards, Hulk, is going to be getting a Wasteland Hulk skin. So the way that this is described is as a punk Hulk. Apparently he's going to have some sort of green mohawk, and just the whole punk rock aesthetic seems pretty badass. Moving on to the next one, we got Groot with a rusted Groot skin. This one was actually one of the ones that had leaked images online as well. This one has got like a red tree bark exterior with some, it looks like a lantern on the backside, and also some chains or barbed wire wrapped around his limbs. Looks pretty cool, looks pretty gritty. I'd say this is one of the cool Groot skins for sure. Doctor Strange is going to be getting a Zombie Strange, and if you guys have seen Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness, you guys already know how Zombie Strange kind of looks. It's really self-explanatory. Doctor Strange, but zombified. Whether it's the version from the movie, whether it's a version from What If, whether it's a version from the comics, I'd say all of them are going to be more than welcome additions. The next one right here, Penny Parker is going to be getting a skin by an artist named Peach Momoko. So this one doesn't really have too much of a description since we don't really know exactly what the artist is going to be portraying Penny Parker as. And again, this might not even come to fruition. However, this is what has been leaked. There are no images, there are no descriptions, so it's only up to us to imagine what kind of artwork this artist will make for Penny Parker. However, I will post some pictures on screen right now so you guys can see some visuals of some of the other things that this artist has done, so that way maybe it could give us an idea as to how the skin is going to be portrayed. Next up, we have got Venom, which is going to be getting a comic-based suit similar to that of Agent Venom. So a lot of you guys might be saying, what do you mean Venom's going to get Agent Venom? Don't we already have an Agent Venom? Well, no. What we have right now for one of the skins is a version of Agent Venom that goes to space, I do believe. However, it looks like by the way they're describing this one, this version of Venom is actually going to be more akin to the Agent Venom from the comics, where it's Flash Thompson wearing the suit, and also he's a lot smaller. He's got like the giant shoulder pads on the sides, and he's got the symbiotes, and Flash can control the symbiotes. So how they're going to be incorporating this into a character as large as Venom and his large stature, I'm not sure. They're probably going to try to do a mix-up. I know this might rub a few Agent Venom fans the wrong way because maybe they were hoping that this would be its own character instead of just a skin for an existing character. However, that is what the leaks are suggesting. Maybe this is one of the skins that is going to get scrapped. Maybe they'll actually turn it into its own character, given enough feedback. Who knows? But moving on, we have got now the Dualist skin. So for the Dualist skins, we have got Magik. Magik is also one that has been leaked. Also, for all these characters that have their skins leaked in videos, I'm not going to post the pictures on screen just in case NetEase doesn't want me, or anyone for that matter, to be posting these images online. However, I will be dropping links to where you guys can go ahead and see their actual leaked videos on the internet. So for the Magik one, this one is a little bit more interesting as well. Similar to the Groot skin, this one has a different color scheme aesthetic. However, she has white hair and two giant pigtails going down their back, and then she's wearing a purple skirt and an armored chest plate as well. So she's got that armored aesthetic, but you know, with the skirt and then the pigtails as well. I'm not sure if that's inspired or in reference to anything. I'm not exactly too well versed on Magik lore per se, so maybe this is from the comics, maybe not. It doesn't look like it the way they're describing it here. But moving on, we have got Scarlet Witch up next with a classic comic book skin. So this one's going to be the classic one from probably the original Marvel comics. Safe to say, if you guys haven't seen the Marvel comics and you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but you guys are fans of the MCU, if you guys have seen WandaVision, It's probably going to be akin to Wanda's outfit to when she was during the Halloween episode or something like that, where she had the tights on with the red M on her head as well. And moving on to the next character, we've got Squirrel Girl, who is going to be getting a punk Squirrel Girl outfit. So it seems like a lot of these characters are going to be fitting a punk aesthetic. I'm not exactly sure if maybe this is all going to be in culmination to some sort of big event, or maybe just some nice themed skin drops that they're going to be doing into the store. Maybe they'll be part of an event pass. Maybe they'll be part of a actual store bundle. Who knows? But it looks like we're going to be getting a punk theme. The next character here, we're going to be getting Moon Knight's MCU skin. And I believe that the name for this one is actually the Temple of Moon or something like that. That is going to be the exact skin that he wore in the actual Disney Plus series. After this, we're going to be getting Spider-Punk, who's not getting one but two skins in the form of Spider-Punk and another skin made and drawn and designed by, again, Peach Momoko, the same one who's also going to be doing the skin for Penny Parker. So it looks like there's a bit of a spider-themed skin going on with Peach Momoko here as an artist, while we're also going to be getting that Spider-Punk. Again, Hulk, and then we go ahead and get Squirrel Girl, and then we go ahead and get Spider-Man, all in their punk personas. It really does seem like we're going to be dropping some sort of punk aesthetic soon. And then after that, we got Iron Man and Black Widow. So these two are kind of bundled up together because they're both going to be getting 1872 era skins as well, which is kind of crazy. I know that Iron Man had an 1872 era skin that was actually in the beta for Marvel Rivals, and it looks like that one might be coming to fruition after all, and maybe they've just been holding back on it because they wanted to finish up the version for Black Widow and then release them both at the same time. Or maybe it's a bundle again. Maybe that's what we're going to be starting to get. I mean, after all, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 as an actual film does have a whole bundle of skins that you can purchase in the shop. Maybe we'll be seeing more of those, but for the punk aesthetic and then the 1872 aesthetic, and then moving on and so forth. And for the final Dualist that's going to be getting a skin, we've already known about this one. We've already seen the art for this one as well. This is Black Panther with his Gothic Recursion skin. This is the one that you guys can see on the gallery card, I believe, for the Dracula invasion. And honestly, it's one of the cooler skins as well. So I'm really looking forward to that one. That one definitely has to be coming in soon at some point because we are in full effect of season 1. So story-wise, it would only make sense that he's going to be getting his coming up soon. We already just got the Psylocke and the Winter Soldier variation, so the Black Panther one should not be too far behind. And now moving on to Strategist, we have got the Loki, President Loki skin, which is another one that I know a lot of Loki fans really do love, especially if you watch the MCU series. If you're a Loki fan from the MCU, or even from the comics, or from the TV shows, you guys have probably at some point or another seen this President skin, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Loki in the presidential attire with the suit and the small horns on top of the head. Looks pretty classy, looks pretty nice. I know a lot of people are going to be happy with that one. And then lastly, we have Cloak and Dagger. There's a little bit of a translation issue here on deciding what the name of the skin is, but it looks like it's called Twin Partners Dance Skin. And there's not really too much to say about this one for the Cloak and Dagger, aside from the fact that it's going to be having some gold chains as well into it. We've got some dark and purple aesthetics on it as well, so it'll be a nice little mix of combinations. And overall, a lot of these skins, even though a few of them do look like they could mesh well together, a lot of the other ones are kind of just random ones that I feel they're going to be adding on over the course of the season into the shop, dropping it. Maybe they're not going to make a big deal out of it. Maybe they'll just be the one-off costumes with some small effects, maybe an MVP screen and things like that. So all in all, welcome additions into Marvel Rivals. I can go into more detail on either specific skin if you guys just drop that down in the comment section down below. I do not mind making a larger video on this. I just wanted to inform you guys, keep the video short and sweet. So if you guys do enjoy this kind of video, please go ahead and drop a like button, a like down below, and also subscribe and stay up to date with the latest and greatest Marvel Rivals news and updates. If you guys do enjoy, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.